Hey guys, I kind of forgot to make a video of this when I started, so I'm making simple meatballs here. I'd already thrown, this is the meat. That is a mixture of pork, veal, and beef, all ground up together. It's called like meatloaf or meatball mix you get at the supermarket. Here I have a half of a red onion, about this size, and about 5 heads of garlic. I already had the meat in there, so a lot of it's already stuck to it. So that goes in here. And then what I have is a chunk of Italian bread that I poured some milk in to get it a little mushy. And this along with a couple eggs will be our binder. It will help kind of be the glue that holds the meatballs together. I'm doing this one-handed, so I'm gonna cut back to you in a moment. All right, so I got the binder here, the milk, the bread, and a couple eggs. This is gonna help hold the meatball together. If you didn't do it, the meatballs would kind of fall apart, kind of like a cheeseburger would. This just kind of is a kind of a glue that helps hold it together. We're gonna add that. I'm gonna do some kosher salt. Not do too much. We'll taste it before we make the final meatballs. And pepper. And a little pinch of pepper flakes. And then we're actually gonna go outside and get some herbs. All right, guys, we're back out of the garden. We're gonna grab some herbs. I'm gonna yank some of this basil. This is not, we're not going crazy like we did with the chimichurri. Oregano is a pretty popular Italian herb that goes in meatballs. And then let's maybe go grab just a little bit of thyme. Then what we're doing is we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pluck these, take the leaves off the stems, and just add it to the meatball mixture. All right, guys. So we got the herbs. I stripped off the oregano and thyme, and I'm gonna show you a way to cut up basil. This is called chiffonade. It's a French word for ribbon. So basil is kind of a bigger leaf compared to a lot of other things. And what you're gonna do with the basil, you're gonna stack it up. You're gonna stack it all up, and you're gonna roll it up as tight as you can, so you get like a nice roll. And then we're gonna do the rock cut, like we showed, the rock cut. I want it pretty fine because it's gonna be chopped up and go into mixing the meatballs. So, chiffonade is French ribbons. So now we have ribbons, but we don't really want ribbons in the meatballs. So now I'm gonna mix it up with the other herbs. Then we're just gonna run our knife through it, walking our fingers backwards, rebunching it when we have to. There we go. And the more you run it through, the smaller it will become. So that's our herbage going in there. And now the best way to mix this is just your hands. You want to mix it enough to where all the ingredients are evenly mixed in, but you don't want to kill it. You can smush it up so much that the consistency won't be very nice. It'll have like the, if you mix it, over mix it, it could almost be like the inside of a hot dog where it's like kind of weird and smooth. So that's about all I'm gonna mix. You're gonna have the way we did it real rustic, we're gonna have chunks of bread in there, and that's fine. And now I'm gonna make meatballs. These are a little wet. But we're gonna then maybe fry these off a little bit in a pot, and then we'll make the sauce in there with it. All right, guys, so we're making meatballs, nice size, like tennis ball size meatballs. I got 9 made. I'll probably have about 10 or 11. These are a little wet, but we have a nonstick pan, so we should be fine. Let's put a little olive oil. The pan's nice and hot. Keep going, keep going. That's good. So we got the olive oil in there. We'll give the olive oil literally 10 seconds to heat up. And this is the sound that we want. See? And also, when you're doing stuff like this, you don't want to crowd your pan. You don't want to put too much stuff in your pan, because it's going to make it'll make the pan actually cold, so it'll stop frying, and then it'll make things steam. So we're going to flip those, and we'll check back in a moment. All right, so these have been going for a few minutes. Let's check them out. Oh yeah. That is perfect, just what I like. Nice crust on it. That is maybe a little bit much, but it's all good. We're gonna try to get 3 sides. You can get 1, 2, and then whatever the fattest edge of the ball is. Then we're gonna put them back onto a plate, and then we're cheating with sauce today because it's late. We're just gonna use Rayo's sauce. Maybe we'll doctor it up a little bit. All right, now we are gonna try to roll it up here and see if we can't get that last side. The more that brownness on it, the better. These are turning into more meat pyramids, I guess, than meatballs, but it's all the same. So once these are seared, this last side, we're gonna put it onto the plate and rinse and repeat probably 2 more times to get the rest of these done. Then we'll see what's up. All right, so these should be done. Yeah, these are all good. We're gonna get rid of these. And then just keep feeding it. All right, so no need to watch this over and over again. We'll be checking back in when we're ready to add it to the sauce. All right, we finally got all of these seared off. So I'm gonna put these in this pot, start dumping them on the floor. We got these last guys here. Now we are cheating and using store-made sauce that we are not going to add anything to. And those meatballs are not cooked yet. They're just seared. They're just browned on the outside, raw on the inside. So we're going to heat this up. We're going to get a little agua. I'll put a little water in because it's going to cook for probably 20 minutes. So whatever might evaporate, we're going to try to replace. And then we're going to put it down to low. Maybe let it go 20 minutes or so, and they should be cooked all the way through. All right, they're ready. Let's see.
You go first.
All right, you go first. He was born first. No, not the spaghetti. Taste the meatball.
His bun, he goes.
How is it?
Delicious.
Delicious. Good. What about you?
Yeah, that's sauce on it, so it's more hot. Ah! Do him again. I think it's delicious.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it's delicious.
No one sauce.
Thank you.
Thank you.